Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yana Denise. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Thank you for coming back for another video. So as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a story time today, but this is also a special video because I'm going to be participating in VLOGMAS. I'm super excited to do this because I have been gone. I haven't been posting. I've archived the videos that I was posting, and it's just like, Yana, like, what are you doing? Yana, you need to lock in. You guys show me so much love on my lives. Like, we be going up on live, all right? And I'm just like, you know what? Let me lock in and put these videos out for you guys. So I'm going to push myself to do the full 25 days. And if I miss a day, I promise I will catch up and have videos for you guys to watch. And we're just going to be lit. Right? Cool. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram at Yana Denise, and you can also add me on Snapchat if you want at yanabana.x. And yeah, so in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a story time about the time where my ex-boyfriend's side piece, or whatever you want to call her, where she texted me on Christmas Eve. And it got crazy, and I thought this was appropriate because, you know, it's the first day of 25 days of Christmas, but this would be the second day's video, so it's the second day. And it just dawned on me while I was thinking, like, hey, what am I going to talk about? I thought about this because I literally have the receipts. I have the screenshots for you guys, so we're going to get lit. And I'll even go in our DMs and get the proof, baby, because baby, we always come with receipts, period. But yes, anyways, before we get into this, again, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you can see more of me. You can see when I go live, you can see when I post my videos, you can see when I post my community tabs, and just interact with me because I want to post things that you guys want to see. And that's just how I'm that. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So let's set the scene, right? So let me see when this screenshot is. Hold on. This screenshot is from December 24th, 2022. I'm gonna put it on the screen. So this is literally the day before Christmas. This girl is texting me. Like, what is wrong with you? So basically, this is around the time where I was a midnight ballerina. So I wasn't in Buffalo anymore, and like something had happened between me and my ex as to why I just felt like I needed an escape from Buffalo. So I had went to one of my old friends. We could do a story time on her too soon. I had went to one of my old friends dorm. She used to dorm, I'm not gonna say where, but she used to dorm in a college that wasn't too far. It's probably like 4 hours away from each other or whatever. And she was also a midnight ballerina. She had gotten to it first. I was like, you know what, I need a new change of scenery. Like, let me go and do it, because I was just like so depressed. I was so sad. I'm like, this man is like literally saying like, I need to get out of here, guys. And like, I was going through so much around that time with just like girls and people hitting me up, and just my business literally on social media was just so super embarrassing. So I was like, you know what, let me just escape reality and just become a new person, like, period. But anyways, so basically I'm like there. I think this was my first week of being at the club. And I was like super nervous, but I was like excited at the same time, because I was like, wow, like, I'm getting paid to be cute and like shake my butt. Like, this is already what I do in the club. Like, what? I love this shit. I love the game. I love the hustle. Like, that's how I was feeling. So basically, I want to say this was, let me go back to my pictures so I can give you guys a timeline. So I started dancing December 18th, right? And then, so that's probably like a week later, maybe a few days later, she hit me up. So mind you, all right, cool. So basically, I'm dancing, I'm going to work, I'm making my money, I'm minding my business. Minding my business. Let me give you guys some backstory on these people. So basically, the girl who's the main character of Storytime, let's name her Gutter. We're gonna name her Gutter because she was a gutter ass bitch. Yes. I had to go ask ChatGPT if calling somebody gutter was an insult, because yeah. So basically, we're gonna call her Gutter. And we're gonna call my ex, we're gonna call him Crazy Man, because he was crazy. Like, that's literally, like, when that situation happened, that's what me and my friends were calling him. Like, we were literally calling him Crazy Man, because he was like mental, guys. Like, it was insanity, I swear to God. So anyway, so basically, Gutter and Crazy Man, I believe that they used to talk freshman year when I did go to school in Buffalo, but I didn't know any of them freshman year, so like it didn't matter to me, because it's like, I don't know any of y'all, this doesn't matter. I found out this information later on because my friend Nikisha told me, like, you know, because Crazy Man was trying to talk to me at the time. It's probably like junior year, and she's just like, oh, I'm gonna let you know, like, because I was like her friend and stuff. She was like, I just want to let you know, like, this is who you used to talk to, this was that, like, she was being a really good friend. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I've stated before in the past, like, I don't really care about like what your past is, as long as it's not and you're present with me right now. Like, I don't really care what happened or like what you do. All I care about is what you do right now, is what I'm involved in, feel me? So basically, from my knowledge, him and Gutter didn't talk. When me and him were together junior year, they were not talking. He wasn't entertaining no other girls. He was really just only talking to me, from my knowledge, right? Cool. So basically, further along after junior year, let's say this is like, I was supposed to be a senior, but I wasn't, because yes, I was supposed to be a senior, but I was doing bad in school. I know I was doing bad in school, not bad as in like my grades, but like it was just so much going on with me that I just like stopped doing school, and I just like withdrew from the school. Like, don't crucify me, guys, but I promise I did graduate college this May, period, class 2025. Thank you. But anyway, so basically, let's say it was the year 2022, right? So this was taking place. So I want to say around the months of like maybe like November-ish is when all this, late October, early November is when all this crazy stuff started to happen or whatever. So basically, come to find out, my ex, Crazy Man, he was talking to multiple girls while he was still trying to get back with me. And this is when I had basically moved to Atlanta that summer, and then I left because I was just unhappy there. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave. Like, I don't even want to be here. Like, I'm gonna go. And that's what I did. So when I got back to Buffalo, he didn't know that I was moving back. Me and him never talked. I just like kind of showed up, and I didn't go for him. I really went for myself, because I was just like, I flourish well on my own. I'm not flourishing in Atlanta, so I just gotta go, whatever. So basically, he's trying to get back with me, this, that, and the third, or whatever the case may be. But little did I know, he was talking to all his exes, and he was talking to new girls too. So I'm just like, what? Like, when I found this out, I'm just like, why are you bothering me if you have all these girls, right? So basically, there was this thing going around that he was humping, doing the nasty. No, let me stop. But he was doing the nasty with all these girls, like a lot of girls, and he was impregnating them. And I want to say about like 3 or 4 girls were impregnated by Crazy Man, and I was just like super embarrassed. And I literally found out because I went through his phone. And I also found out because my friend Nikisha told me. Sorry to put you on blast, boo. You know I love you, but it don't matter. My friend Nikisha confirmed one of the girls, because let me give some backstory on this. So basically, Nikisha came and told me, she's like, yo, Gutter is pregnant, and this is how it happened. So a girl that Nikisha used to be friends with, and who is also friends with Gutter, but mind you, the girl who is also friends with Gutter and Nikisha also messed with my ex, Crazy Man, right? So Gutter and her friend both humped on Crazy Man, right, for their freshman year. And they weren't like cool at first, because they were both obviously talking to the same boy. So I guess, like, you know, they didn't want to be cool, whatever. But eventually they were all like in the same friend group, so they became like cool or whatever, which is like, I think that was like mature of them, because I don't think it's that deep. But Crazy Man started messing with the both of them at the same time again around this time, 2022, at the end of the year, but neither of them knew. I think eventually one found out and then confronted the other, right? So let's say Gutter found out and she confronted her friend. They're both saying like, oh yeah, like we did this and that and the third, but like, you know, like I don't talk to him no more. It don't matter, this, that, and the third. So they both kind of agreed like they weren't gonna be messing with him no more, right? Cool. But that's what they thought. Come to find out, Crazy Man was humping on Gutter so she can like do like how can I say this, like swipe or no swiping things. So he was humping on her so she could do swipe or no swiper things so he could like make money, because at this time he became a bum. Yes, my ex became a bum. Was he a bum before? No. Did he become a bum? Yes, guys. That's a story time for another day too. So basically he was doing that, and I'm not gonna lie, when me and him would be laid up, like when I did eventually come back and he figured out I was there, I was seeing them text and I was reading the messages, but he literally told me out of his own mouth that he was only talking to her. He didn't tell me that they had like SCX or anything. He just told me that they were talking because he was using her to do swipe or no swiping. So I was just like, you know, whatever. And at this point, he was very like aggressive now, and like if I would have complained, it would have been a whole thing, but whatever, it'll make sense in the future, right? Cool. So there's some backstory on that. So my friend came, she told me everything that was going on. She was like, yeah, like she's pregnant by him and this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, what the F? But at this point, when I did find out, me and him wasn't talking, because that's when he literally put me through the ringer. So I really didn't care what he had going on. I was just like, wow, that's crazy. Mind you, this information did, from her mouth to my ears, it did not leave my ears. I didn't repeat it to anyone. I didn't tell a close friend. Like, I didn't do anything with the information because I literally wanted to be done with the nigga, guys. Like, I didn't care about this man, nothing. No, zero F's given. Like, I didn't give a fuck, right? Cool. So basically, one day, like I said, I'm where I was when I was dancing or whatever with my friend, and we're in our dorm room, and well, we're in her dorm room, and we're just like there chilling because it's probably like late at night at this point. Let me see what time is on this thing. So it's she texts me at 8:55 at night. I'm in my bed, I'm cozy. Well, I'm in her bed, I'm cozy, feet rubbed together, again minding my business, and I get an Instagram DM, right? I want to give this disclaimer too, like not even a disclaimer, but I just want to let you guys know, like, I had no problems with like any of his exes or like any girls that he used to talk to, because before that man lost his mind, before Crazy Man lost his mind, he was actually like a cool, good person. I'm pretty sure girls liked him. Like, he was tall, he was skinny, he was a swiper no swiper, he was a tree seller. So it was like, you know, he had it going on, he had his stuff or whatever. I'm the jealous type to a certain extent, but I'm not gonna be jealous of like your exes, or like be the crazy girl to be like stalking them and seeing like what they're doing, or if they're still talking to you. Like, I'm just taking shit for face value, and it just, hands up, don't shoot. It is what it is, you feel me? So I just want to tell you guys, I never approached any of these girls or even her. I never said nothing. I didn't care. I didn't want to care. I just wanted to stay in my own bubble. I just wanted to stay in my own bubble, okay? Just keep that in mind. Cool. So I'm home, minding my business, in the dorm room, talking to my friend, probably doing some shit, probably scrolling or something, and then I get a text, right? She texts me, actually she texts me December 23rd, 2022 at 8:55 p.m. And this DM says, "Keep my name out your mouth, girl. I don't speak to you. We're not no friends. Why is my business coming back to me? You don't know me, girl. Stay out of my fucking business. This is my personal life. It's none of your business. I'm not playing with you at all. I'm really not the one. You're telling my business like you know me or something. You're mad weird, bro." So I'm like, what? So before I even responded, I call my friend Nikisha, and I'm like, why is Gutter DMing me saying that I told her business? I'm like, what's going on right now? Mind you, as soon as I got this message, I went and I called Nikisha, and I'm just like, bro, what is going on? Because I'm just like, it didn't cross my mind that, like, it wouldn't have crossed my mind to think like Nikisha would go and tell this girl like, yeah, Yana's the one that told me that. Like, she would lie, because literally the Nikisha came and told me, and their mutual friend went and told Nikisha. Like, what the fuck? So basically, I went and called her, and she was like, how she's finding out right now from the mutual friend, like, what is Gutter talking about, because it's literally not me, right? Cool. So this is what I responded back to Gutter. I'm like, do you want to fight? Because you're talking crazy. I don't do the talking shit, bitch. Then I text her back again, right? And I was like, I want to fight. I didn't do shit to you. What the fuck? I said, check your fucking friend and watch your mouth. She said, you don't want to fight me, girl. Fuck out of here, right? Cool. So there's that. When this conversation went on, I was on the phone with Nikisha, and I'm assuming that Gutter and her, the mutual friend, were on the phone. I don't even want to give this bitch a name. They were on the phone, and the mutual friend was convincing Gutter that she heard it from my mouth that I told Nikisha that she was pregnant by Crazy Man, my ex. Like, make it make sense. Something happened to me around that time to where everybody knew I was not talking to him. I was not fucking with him. You would have never seen him around me again in your entire life. Like, put 2 and 2 together, and it's like, you bitches watch my life. Clearly, you bitches know what I got going on. So it's like, how you bitches not putting 2 and 2 together? And I'm like, are you that in denial, really believing your dumbass friend that I would sit there and waste my time to care about whether you're pregnant or not? As long as I am not with child and I don't have a baby, I don't give a fuck about what y'all got going on. That's just that on that. Clock it. Thank you. Feel me? So I was just confused during the conversation, because eventually we had all got on the phone together, because I think, hold on. I think Nikisha had added Gutter to the call, or somehow I had got her number or whatever, and we ended up on a call. I can't really recollect how, but we ended up in a call, and I'm like on the phone like, what's the problem? Like, you're sitting here cursing me out, you're using fighting words, I don't understand. And I was like, you're sitting here telling me that I'm doing something, that I did something that I did not do. And I kept saying, why would I care if you're pregnant? Why would I care if you're pregnant? Oh, because you're jealous. Oh, because that's not your nigga. You know how girls get. She's like, oh, because you're jealous and that's not your nigga, and you're being messy and this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. And they love to bring up my situation that happened. So she's like on the phone throwing it in my face, and I'm just like, girl, like, are you okay? I'm like, I literally don't care about this man. Like, why are y'all bothering me? Why y'all bothering me? Then she's on the phone like, yeah, I should have listened to him when he said you were crazy and you were this and you were that. Like, he was going around telling people how I'm crazy and like I'm insane, and like literally spreading lies about me, and these girls are literally eating it up. The sad part about it today is like, you girls will really believe anything a man's saying. You girls are truly not girls, because there was no reason why this man was able to manipulate your little fuck ass brain, your little bird brain, to believe that I found out that you were pregnant. Yes, I did go through his phone, and I seen that y'all was texting about pieces, and I seen the messages when you were like, why are you sending your bitch my money? Should I repeat that again? I seen the messages when you said, why are you sending your bitch my money? Oh, okay. So that means you knew that this man, Crazy Man, had a girlfriend, and you were still humping on a man with a girlfriend? What type of person does that make you? But you want to come at me because I quote unquote told your business about you being preggo? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. How can the mutual friend find out from me if I don't even talk to the girl? I didn't even go to my friend with this information. My friend came to me. So babe, I'm just confused, right? Okay, cool. So we're on the phone. We're going back and forth. She's cursing me out. I'm cursing her out, because now I'm tight, because I'm like, you girls won't stop bothering me. Like, there was girls in the school who would genuinely do weird stuff to me because of this man. Literally because of this man, they were freaking weird, and I genuinely did not understand. I'm like, what type of chokehold does this nasty ass man have on y'all? Because it's like, it's not given. I was called a liar for what I exposed on the internet. It was girls from another school who seen everything that I posted and were like, we know exactly what you're talking about. But the girls who literally went to the school and were around us every day deemed me as a liar. Like, it was just like, it was just sick. Like, it's not making sense to you guys now, but it will, because eventually I'll do a story time on it when I'm like super ready to tell everything. But like, but yeah, right? So at this point, we're still going back and forth on the phone. She's cursing me out, I'm cursing her out, and I'm just like, girl, like, again, I do not care if you're pregnant or not. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. Even Nikisha was on the phone like, she did not say it. It was your friend. My friend Nikisha is telling you that the mutual friend is being messy. She doesn't want to admit that she told Nikisha your business. That's why she's saying that Nikisha told her and Nikisha got it from me. I hope that makes sense, guys. Because the way it sounds coming out of my mouth, it sounds dumb, and it sounds even dumber when it was being told. And I was like, bitch, do you think you're really that important to me for me to sit there and really report news back like that, bitch? Are you serious? And I was like, why does everyone still... Because if you thought that I told your business, you feel like I'm still around this man. You feel like I'm still around this man. Why would I still be around this man? The grandmama, the baby. The grandmama, the mama, and the mama, the baby. Yo, please? So she's all like, you don't want to fight me, girl. Fuck out of here. I said I do suck my dick. I was like, your friend is lying to you, dumb. I was like, you dumbass bitch. She's like, suck my dick. You're the dummy. Get off my phone, ho. So I was like, are you dumb? Watch when I see you. What's your number? Answer your phone, bitch. Because I had her phone number at this point and I forgot that I didn't. I said, are we fighting? Or I'm like, hello. I'm like, on my life, I was like, all my life, you dumbass bitch, you're getting beat the fuck up, coming at me crazy when your friend is a liar. Fuck you coming at me crazy for, are you dumb? Ooh. So now I'm about to give y'all even more tea. So that was the messages between me and Gutter. Gutter was still believing, till this day probably, that I was the one that told her business, telling everybody that she was pregnant, and that was not true. I would sit here and tell you guys the truth, and it's literally like, it's just not true. Like, babe, I don't care about you that much to tell your business. Like, Nikisha and mutual friend were hanging out, right? And obviously I'm not there, they're hanging out, whatever the case may be. So basically Nikisha has said to mutual friend, she's like, how she doesn't fuck with Gutter because Gutter was talking about me. The only reason why I knew Gutter was talking about me is because when me and Crazy Man were still together, I went through his phone. I used to go through his phone all the time. Did I trust that man? Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Like, you know when God gives you that feeling when they're like, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. That's the feeling that I had gotten. I was like, you know what? I always follow my gut. I'm not always right, but you know what? One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to follow this gut. Thank you. Right? Cool. So, I go through his phone and I see messages. I don't think I have the messages from that, but I see her talking about me to him because, like I told you guys, they were swiping together, and he didn't have his Zelle account. I'm pretty sure she didn't either. So they had to... No, he didn't have a Zelle account. She did. So she had to Zelle me money. And she was in the messages like, oh, like, why am I sending your bitch money? This, that, and the third. So it's like, you're saying all of that, but like, I'm his girlfriend, but you're saying this, right? So cool. So I feel like I already told you guys this, but I need to say this again because this is why this transpired, right? So cool. Nikisha says that to mutual friend, right? So mutual friend went, and because Gutter and mutual friend were not friends anymore, with like Gutter and mutual friend were not friends, she went, and I'm reading the messages because Nikisha's helping me like remember what happened. Mutual friend went and told Nikisha that Gutter was pregnant, and Gutter knew this. Mutual friend went and told Nikisha that Gutter was pregnant, and mutual friend only knew this because before, I guess, they fell off because they both found out that they were still fucking my ex, Crazy Man. Yeah, this is what Nikisha said. She said, no, I told mutual friend I don't fuck with Gutter because she was talking about you to Crazy Man. Then mutual friend told me she was pregnant because she got mad at Gutter. That Gutter stopped talking to her for fucking with Crazy Man when she was also fucking with him. Let's put this into perspective, guys. So you have two friends. Didn't I just tell you guys earlier in the story time that it was two friends fucking with my ex, right? Cool. So here's mutual friend and here's Gutter. They were fucking with each other freshman year. This is freshman year. Yay, freshman year. Yay. They stopped fucking with him. They became the best of friends. Yay, we're the best of friends. Junior year rolls around. Crazy Man loses his fucking mind. Crazy Man's humping on anything, right? Cool. Gutter is fucking with Crazy Man. Mutual friend is fucking with Crazy Man. No one knows yet that they're fucking with Crazy Man until it is said I believe the story was that one of them had seen him either enter the room, and because they, mind you, they live together. Mutual friend and Gutter, they live together. One had seen Crazy Man go into their room. It's either go in or leave the room, something like that. But that's how one knew. It was indicated that one is fucking with the other, and the other one was just jealous because it's like, oh, you're fucking too, I'm doing the same thing too. So this man is back again effing two friends like he was doing freshman year. Yeah, so that's going on. But Gutter's so in her head, dumb ass bitch, thinking that I'm the one that knew she was pregnant. No, I did not. I did not. I was literally in a whole different part of New York State, not worried about none of y'all. I was trying to get away from all of y'all. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Why are you bothering me? You're bothering me. No, you cannot sit here. And it's not gonna be you. Fuck. Cool. Right? So there's the backstory on how and why Gutter felt like it was me. That's how we found out. That, like, I hope I'm all over the place, but I will edit it fine and you guys will understand. But like, this is how this came about, because of mutual friend. And Gutter still felt like it was me. So, right? So to continue, I respond to Gutter and I said, do you want to fight? Because you're talking crazy. I don't do talking shit, bitch. I want to fight. I didn't do shit to you. What the fuck? I said, check your fucking friend and watch your mouth. And I said, check your friend, because it's like, your friend's the one running her mouth because she's mad at you because y'all still effing on the same penis. I'm confused. Whatever. She said, you don't want to fight me, girl. Fuck out of here. We all get on the phone. Now we're all on the phone and I'm blacking because I'm just like, mutual friend, tell her the truth. Tell her it came from you. Tell her that you were mad at her. You told Nikisha her business and Nikisha told me. I don't see nothing wrong in Nikisha telling me, because at the end of the day, this was my ex. We were still together while y'all were literally fucking on my ex, and you knew that we were together because I seen messages of you in there calling me all types of bitches and stuff, knowing that, saying, you got me sending money to your bitch, like, babe, you knew. You're sad, babe. You're sad. You're sad. You're sad. Like, what the fuck? So we're on the phone, we're all going back and forth. She's cursing me out, basically still telling me like, it's you, is this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you're delusional. You're literally delulu, like, delusional as fuck. So I feel like she probably ended the call, or I did, either or, but we ended up getting off the phone, right? And when we got off the phone, this is what I replied with. I'm like, I do suck my dick. I'm like, your friend is lying to you, dumbass bitch. She's like, suck my dick, you're the dummy, get off my phone, ho. I was like, are you dumb? I said, watch when I see you, what's your number? Answer your phone, bitch. I said, are we fighting? Or I said, hello. I said, on my life, you dumbass bitch. I said, you're getting beat the fuck up, coming at me crazy when your friend is a liar. I said, fuck you coming at me crazy for, are you dumb? Because these girls would use things that happened against me, like with Crazy Man, and they would use it as like insults. Feel me? Like, I don't want to get into too much detail, but think of like the craziest thing a man can really do to you and put that shit on the internet. No, it's not a nude, it's worse. Put that shit on the internet and people just take it and like run with it, like on some weird shit. And you know, people like fuel, and they would use that as fuel to like use it against me. But at that point, I feel like I was just numb to everything, so I was like, whatever. Like, you're supposed to be a girl's girl, and this is how you're talking. Like, you're mad weird. So I was really just fed. I was just fed with everything. So I went and I texted mutual friend who started all of this mess because she couldn't keep her fucking mouth closed. Like, what? So I texted her, I was like, why are you lying on my name? I want to fight, get beat the fuck up for lying. She's like, stupid bitch, why are you lying on me all like I told you when I spoke to you? I said, you're lying on my name. Are you dumb? I said, now you lost a friend, you dumbass bitch, and you're gonna get beat the fuck up. Hello? She was like, hold the fuck on, bitch. I told my friend what I heard, that's it. I said, you're telling your friend's business about her getting an abortion. How can that come out of my name? How can I come out of my mouth, dumbass? I said, are we fighting or what? She said, how you gonna say? She said, how you gonna say I said something to you knowing we don't even speak like that? I said, bro, what? She was like, you told Cece how I said this and that. Like, now you're just lying. Cece is some girl who's irrelevant as fuck. Don't care to give her a fake name. I don't talk to that girl. I only ever spoke to that girl when she was around my ex, because quote unquote her and my ex were brother and sister, quote unquote. I had nothing to ever say to that girl. So like what? Like it just wasn't making any sense. Like, me and Nikisha knew that this girl was lying. And like, I shouldn't have been entertaining it because we knew she was lying. But it's like, girl, you're pissing me off. Like, I really want to see how crazy you are. Like, your mind is really mad. Like, you're messed up here if you're really sitting here concocting shit and really believing what you're typing. Like, bitch, are you okay? So then I kept calling her phone down because answer your phone. I don't want to text. I want to argue over the phone, bitch. Because I want to know why you're doing what you're doing. Why are you doing that? Why are you lying? So she's like, weirdo, I'm on the phone. I'm like, because you're lying to your friend right now, LMAO. I was like, who's done? Yana said, what? I said, get Yana's dick out your mouth, you dirty bitch. She said, you're all like, I told you shit. The fuck did I tell you? I said, who said we spoke? I said, bitch, I don't even know you. You're making your friend look bad, weirdo. I said, you're mad because you and your friend are fucking the same nigga. Aha, weirdo, suck my dick, ugly ass bitch. Watch when I see you. She was like, the same nigga who's spit in your face, get the fuck out of here. That's a story time for another day. Mind you, my ex never spat in my face. Let's clear that the fuck up. Thank you very much. I said LMAO, because everyone thinks that, but whatever. I said LMAO, that's fine, the fuck. I said, you're still getting beat up. She said, bitches felt bad for you too, you're lame. Mind you, guys, keep in mind, this girl is lying on me. She's lying on me, and you're sitting here telling me you felt bad for me. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't need your sympathy. You are literally fucking on my ex too. You're fucking on Crazy Man too. Why would I care if you feel bad for me? If I know at this point, while you knew me and him were together still, you were still humping on him. Why would I need your sympathy? Why? Then you're saying you felt bad for me, but you're sitting here throwing something that happened, him spitting on me. Link in bio if you like the story, if you guys want, if you guys want to hear the story time of what she's talking about when she said my ex spit on me, I need y'all to run up this video and I'll give you that story, period. But how, like, why would I want your sympathy? Why? If you just confirmed that you were fucking on my ex, but then you're saying you felt bad for me because he tried to spit on me. Like, girl, what? Make up your mind. Make up your mind, please. So I said, aha. I said, I'm lame, but you're lying on me, LMFAO. I said, nah, you're a weirdo. I said, you have no friends now, white heart. I said, bitch, I don't need your sympathy either. I don't give a fuck. Y'all see how I can say that right now? And I didn't even know I said this, because I don't give a fuck. I don't need your sympathy. I don't need your empathy, bitch. I don't need you to feel bad for me. What the fuck, bitch? You were literally fucking my nigga at the time. Like, what? So then she's like, girl, stop texting me, get the fuck, girl, stop texting me, I don't give a fuck. I was like, I'm gonna see you soon, sweet. And then she left me on red. Cool. Right? So after all of this happened, I'm heated, y'all. I'm heated. Because I'm just like, why are bitches playing with me? Like, why are y'all bothering me? That's literally my thing. Why are y'all bothering me? Everybody just watched what happened to me, and y'all still got me a mess, and then you're lying on me, and then you're bringing up my mess in an argument, which I don't put past anyone to ever do, because that's what humans do. You guys go low, which is cool. But then it's like, you were lying on me to your friend, and you still lost your friend at the end of the day, because your friend figured out that you cannot keep your fucking mouth closed, and you told all her business. Like, that's just that. My true friend Nikisha told you, mutual friend, she cannot fuck with Gutter because Gutter was bashing me, and that's weird. Like, feel me? Mind you, Gutter was one of her hair clients. Shout out to Nikisha though, for real. Shout out to Nikisha, for real. She stopped fucking with her. That was money that she let go because of a real bitch. That was money she let go because of a real bitch. Like, shout out to my dog. Shout out Lace by Nikki. If you're in the Buffalo area, go book with my bitch, period. Thank you very much. She did this too. Yeah, thank you. But anyways, but yeah, guys, like, anyways, I'm ranting, and dumb girls just have me messed up. Like, thinking about it now, they really have me messed up, because who are you feeling like? Who are you feeling like? Who are you feeling like? Y'all mad y'all was humping on the same boy. I wasn't humping on that man. Y'all was humping on the same boy, and y'all were both friends. Y'all both thought y'all was slick, and y'all got caught, and one just got pregnant, one got caught up. And y'all was both probably humping him raw. Clocking. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for tuning into this video. I really appreciate it so much. I hope everything makes sense. I promise it's gonna make sense. I hope it did make sense. It's gonna make sense. But let me know what you guys would have done in the comments below. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if you feel like I'm at fault for anything, or if I should have did anything differently. Let me know how you feel about Nikisha telling me what went on, and let me know how you feel about how these girls were talking to me in the DMs and everything. Like, because personally, I just feel like me and Nikisha didn't do nothing. I feel like Nikisha was a loyal friend saying that she's not messing with Gutter, because Gutter was talking about me in messages that I told her about, being a true friend, clock it, as she should. And when she was explaining that to mutual friend, she just told me, friend, like, I can't really fuck with her like that, because she was bashing my friend, knowing everything that I went through. You're still like bombing me is crazy. Mutual friend takes it upon herself to tell my friend Nikisha all of Gutter's business. So it's like, how can anyone be mad at me if I'm literally at home trying to heal, minding my business? Let's really clock tea. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning into this video. I'll see you tomorrow.